only woman to have sailed single-handed non-stop around the world in both directions. I've actually done 3 circumnavigations non-stop and 4 laps of the planet. So the Volvo Ocean Race 2014 will be lap number 5. When you're sailing on your own, or when you are the sole person responsible for everything, the good stuff and the bad stuff, the pressure's on, but you get to pat yourself on the back and you're proud of yourself because actually you've done it all yourself. But then when it goes wrong, there's no one else to blame. And not that in a team you want a blame culture, but what you have is that inspiration from the person next to you, because they're working really hard and you look and you think, yeah, I need to give everything as well. And you almost help bring each other on. And I see that with Team SCA, that we're literally encouraging each other to kind of go beyond what you think is possible. And no matter what team size you're talking about, if you put a team together in a small area, in an intense environment, it's going to be hard to manage. And I think whether it's 8 guys on board a Volvo 65 or 12 girls on board a Volvo 65, it's the same kind of problems going to be involved. You've got different personalities, different goals, different backgrounds all coming together, but what we're all trying to achieve is the same objective. And I think that's where your strength comes, is focusing and channeling so that you're all bought into the same objective, trying to make it work. And I think it's the same in any team environment. You've got to acknowledge strengths and weaknesses and make it work for you. Well, I think what's really nice for me is I come from both backgrounds, having been part of a team and been there on my own where the team's more remote. There's a support team with you, but they're not with you day to day. And I think if you take that into the business world, people often work like that. They're working, but they have colleagues around the world that they don't see face to face, but they still need to draw on them as a resource. So that's your solo sailor with the support team behind. And there's others in an office that see each other face to face and have to try and pull each other forward to be a high performing team. And you're going to have good days and bad days, but the bad stuff never lasts for long, and the good stuff you'll remember for a long time. And it's actually having the confidence to put your hand up if you're having a bad day and get that help from the person next to you, or get that help from the other person down the end of the line, because you're all going to have good times and bad times, not all together, and that way you can all kind of help each other along. But when you see everybody giving everything, it inspires you to go, yeah, I can give more too. And that whole ethos lifts the whole team, and I think that's when the performance comes up. And at this level of sailing, that's why we get great sailors on this race.